With this internship unit, I had the opportunity to intern with Vice Media and the Bragg Media. For my first internship, I went on a solo mission to Melbourne to intern for 2 weeks with Vice Media, a platform that was my first choice to intern at. The trip to Melbourne became a venture that gives me chills of excitement just thinking about it. Before arriving to Vice on my first day, I was asked to bring 2 things: my laptop to do my research and writing on, and a smile. Simple. Immediately I was submerged into the world of journalism and shown around the office, full of all different kinds of people doing so many different things. I was given a list of so many jobs over the 2 weeks, including editing, researching, writing, and one of my favourite parts, interviewing people. I got the opportunity in my 2 weeks to publish an array of pieces. One was Vice's question of the day. I went out to the street of Smith Street and asked strangers passing by this question: would you rather lose your ability to taste or to orgasm? It was quite a fun exercise, and it really put me out of my comfort zone. Asking a question like that to a complete stranger was both thrilling and terrifying. The next article I wrote was in regards to Ross Albright, currently convicted for running the Silk Road website. He is serving 2 life sentences plus 40 years in prison. I got the opportunity to do an in-depth interview with his mother and talk about his life in prison and the life Ross had led prior to his arrest. There are many conspiracies to his story, so it was interesting to get more perspective from his mother. My article was not only published onto the Vice.com website but also to Vice's Snapchat as a featured story. I also got the opportunity to go one-on-one with my editor to the Fridays for Future climate change rally. A really inspiring day speaking with so many individuals passionate about climate change. I was then asked by Julian, my editor, to do a piece to camera. This was featured on the Vice Instagram, covered worldwide. I'm Elliott, I'm a student, and I'm here today for the Fridays for Future climate change protest. A lot of the kids here are fighting because the adults aren't. Since leaving my internship, I'd also had the opportunity to publish another article for Vice.com. It was another interview I'd conducted. This internship was one that had pushed me so out of my comfort zone and changed me in such a positive light, both with my journalistic endeavours and personal feelings. Learning from such inspiring, hard-hitting individuals, I was very sad to leave my Melbourne bubble and all the people I had met. I will be back. In my second internship, I was back in New South Wales and in the suburb of Chiswick to intern with the Bragg Media. This internship was very different to Vice, but was just as enriching. Working with such young people in the industry was so enticing and inspiring. In this internship, I learned a lot about the importance of social media and the reach it has to audiences and how to improve revenue. I got the opportunity to write a press release for the Industry Observer, a channel under the Bragg Media. I was also invited to go to Bad Friday, a music festival held in Marrickville. I then wrote an article on the day and was published on Tone Deaf, another one of the channels under the Bragg Media. Through this internship, I had the opportunity to meet Vicky Gordon, founder of the Australian Women in Music Awards. I worked along her in a shoot with some of the featured women, interviewing them for promotional videos for use for the awards. Along with this, I was lucky to build a strong rapport with everyone I had the opportunity to interact with. They were all very kind and motivating. It was very comfortable. Both internships, although very different, were both paramount in giving a very well-rounded experience. I was so lucky to gain this insight in doing both placements and will look forward to striving to be able to work alongside these people I'd interned for.